What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Trucking Journey. I'm Trucker Jim, and I'm coming to you from Laredo, Texas, outside of the Best Buy. But let's go inside the Best Buy. The 10 to 18 millimeter. All right, we are in the camera section of Best Buy, and I'm getting something that I've been wanting for quite some time: a wide angle lens. Now the price has dropped. It was $300. They've got it for $279, but I found it for $249 on Amazon. So she's checking now if they can do the price match guarantee to save me a few bucks. And well, I've got good news and bad news. I got the lens. I was unable to get the price match guarantee that I found on Amazon because Amazon just fulfills it. The lower price was Al's something or another, and it's just fulfilled by Amazon. So this was, with tax and everything, it was like 300 bucks. But while I'm in here, let me show you guys something. This is the Canon 80D. This is like the granddaddy of the camera that I have now. Oh, it's so much heavier. It's a lot heavier. But the zoom on it, and it's like a wide angle on the zoom lens. I don't know if you'd need anything besides the lens that comes on it. But it is $1,200 camera. Take care, guys. All right, back in the truck. I have got the 10 to 18 millimeter wide angle lens. Okay, you guys see how I'm framed in here? Well, now I'm gonna put the wide angle lens on. Check it out. And here's the wide angle lens, which you will notice there is a lot more around me, but I can give it a little twist and it's just like it was before. Or I can go maybe somewhere in between, which will probably be ideal. But now, we've got a little time on our hands, and we've got a bit of a dilemma. I've got 8 hours of clock left. Elvis over there has 4 hours of clock left. And this is on our 70 that we're talking about. So I don't even have enough time to run a full shift if I start right now, which is a little bit before noon Central Time. However, if I wait till about 3 o'clock, I'll be okay because I'm getting like 9 hours of recap, or 9 or 10 hours of recap back.
I think you're either getting 9.5 or 10, one or the other.
Yeah, I got 2 good days of recap coming back. Now, our intention was to get back to Greer, you know, tomorrow, mid-afternoon, something like that, and start our home time. But the load that we have been dispatched on is not going to Greer. It's going to Virginia, which is a 1,500 mile run. And we're like, all right, can we T-call it? And well, as it stands right now, the answer has been no, we need to take it all the way. But you know, this is once again time off that I told my dispatcher about a couple of weeks ago, because Elvis got a football game to go to. Savannah's gonna be cheering it up. I've got a football game to go to. And we don't have to come back till Tuesday because Monday's a holiday, but we're planning on coming back Sunday sometime. All right. I love this wide angle lens, but I can zoom into like it was before, or if we want to see a little more Elvis, we can just adjust it. But we still got a little more time, and you know, I see myself on video all the time, and I'm looking a little scruffy around the sideburns and not quite textured in, even though I love going to the vintage barber. But I don't know, Labor Day weekend, I kind of not spend a good portion of my time off there. So we're gonna go to the next best thing, sport clips. Well, the good news is there's no wait. The bad news is, well, there is one stylus. Yes! I have been here before. Hey Sally, I want to get the MVP treatment and just kind of a cleanup and a text string.
Okay.
Thanks, Sally. Have a good day.
Bye.
All right. Got a little MVP treatment, which includes a shampoo, massage, hot shower, that sort of thing. Tip and all, 25 bucks. A little less expensive than the vintage barber, but I'd rather go to the vintage barber. But I decided to go ahead and get a haircut so I wouldn't have to spend time this weekend doing it. And Elvis is back in the truck over here, but we're gonna meet at Wingstop and, well, have some wings. And I'm waiting to hear back about our whole situation with them wanting to take this to Virginia. We called the place and it would be like Thursday night before we would get to Virginia, but they're gonna be closed and it would be a live unload Friday morning, which is 200 or 300 miles from Greer, which would totally mess up Elvis's plans to go to Savannah's game for her to cheer. So as far as my situation, it wouldn't so much mess that up. I'd rather get back, Thursday night. But to be continued on that. My first 21 months, I never had any problem whatsoever at all. For any time off I requested, I told my dispatcher, they made it happen. But I don't know, since I'm on this Texas fleet and the guy that's over the Texas fleet is not somebody I talk to and do this, and there seems to have, I don't know, there's some kind of communication breakdown, and it's gonna need to be corrected immediately, because I work hard, I grind, I get after it. Whatever they need during my 70-hour time, I'll do it. That's why I'm here. But when I request time off, that's my time. It ain't yours. I don't care what kind of fleet you run. And there's Elvis. What's up, man?
What's happening, man? This took me a little 7-minute nap.
A 7-minute nap.
Now it's time to get some wings.
That works wonders, don't it?
It does.
What kind of wing flavors you like, man?
Well, I think I'm going to go with medium here. I like all kinds, but I might just go with what I like.
Yeah.
What I like. If we weren't going home, if we were home, I probably might try hot.
Yeah.
But we're on the road. So.
All right. Them were some tasty wings, Elvis. And one good thing about wings? They're keto.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to recommend that place, but sure it'd be a long drive. You know what I mean? But it was really good. So.
Yeah, it kind of would. But if you're in Laredo, it's
Let's go Mountaineers. Let's go Mountaineers. Hey, how many of you are coming down here to North Carolina Saturday? Watch the Mountaineers of Tennessee play. Come on now.
Yeah, they're playing at Bank of America Stadium.
Somebody's got to be coming down here to watch it.
to the truck, Elvis.
Hey, what's happening?
Guys, we are a little ways down the road since I talked to you last. We are in, where are we? I don't even know. We're in Chambers, Texas, almost at the Louisiana line. But let me show you something. I don't know how well this is picking up, but I have been on break 32 minutes, but I'm still only showing an hour and 18. I did not get any time back. The reason is because an hour and 18 minutes is all that's left on my 70-hour clock. But at midnight, I get 10 hours and 20 minutes back. I don't know how well that's picking up, but it says it's 10:55, but that is Central Time, the time zone I'm currently in. But the time zone my clock is based on is Eastern, and it's 11:56. Which that, friends, is why I waited till about 3 o'clock before I started my shift. Elvis's shift ended at like 8 o'clock this morning. But if I would have got started right away, I would have made it to like right here, and well, that would have been it for the day. But in just a few more minutes, I should get the rest of a full shift back. Obviously hit some kind of switch inside the Road Warrior that I am not aware of, because it is, well, it's doing all this flashing of my lights and cycling through it, and it just cut off. Ah, I found the culprit. It says light test. Doing all that. Don't need to do a light test. That is good to know for a pre-trip though. And it is midnight on the East Coast, and check it out. Got 4 hours and 11 minutes. Now it says I've drove 0 miles. But if I go to my 8th day, I've been 412 miles so far in this shift. So now, the goal is to make it to Hammond, Louisiana, or maybe even a little bit past it. Because our destination for tomorrow is Greer and home time. See you up the road, people. All right, we have made it to the halfway point in Hammond, Louisiana, stopping for a fuel stop, and we'll go Elvis. He's gonna take us on home. You know, I was watching the first 2 videos Elvis and I did together. Elvis gets on the truck, and Elvis and TJ's first trip, I think, were the names of them. And in those videos, Elvis and I, we look fresh. We look rested. Look at him now, though.
What's happening?
How you feel?
Feeling pretty good for an old guy.
Right on. Well, I feel pretty tired. 657 miles after being up most of the day will do that to you. Because, you know, I waited till like 3 o'clock before I started my shift so I could have a full shift, and, you know, I got a haircut. Got this lens. How do you guys like that? Does it look cool? If you want it to be like it did, that's what it looked like before. But I can back it on up and show you a little more. But I guess I better grab my gloves and feel the other side. That's what teammates do, you know. All right, we have made it to the Greer yard, everyone. We are officially on home time, not going to Virginia. Big thumbs up to dispatch making it happen. It's kind of what I've grown to expect from the support staff here at GMP. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but over yonder by the fence line is our old friend Kenny Wayne. Did you see him, Elvis?
Kenny Wayne.
Kenny Wayne.
But listen, let's go Mountaineers. Let's go Mountaineers. Hopefully see some of you guys down in the Charlotte area this weekend. Thank you, dispatch. I don't know any of you yet, but thank you very much for working everything out for this weekend so I can go see my daughter's football game tomorrow night. Woo-wee, that's big, that's huge, thank you.
Hey, but we appreciate all of you taking the time to watch. Welcome to all the new subscribers, but we're gonna get on to our home time, so we'll see all of you in the next video. I may have a bonus episode you know, this weekend, or it may be when we get back trucking again. You'll have to tune in to see. But until then, be safe out there.
And keep on trucking. Well.
All right, see you next episode, guys.
Everybody going through a little something, something. Sing a little song with a guitar strum.